Yeah.
How much would this trip that we're about to go on take? Like, how many days?
Uh, you suspect that making the trip is easier said than done, but about maybe day and a half at most to
Well,
get there and come back.
I'm also pleased to announce candles are worth 1 copper on, like, Archives of Nethys. So
No,
we're getting a good deal. I'm not sure
actually,
what... Sorry.
Hmm?
so I'm wondering, I think you can make candles out of like animal fat
Wax.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we could just make candles to make profit.
If someone
Anyways,
knows how to make candles, we can teach them how to make candles, and that can get us some equipment.
it's super roundabout though.
Could my character, in theory, sort of suggest, like, her go... Would she know how, like, goods like wax are produced? Because of the whole thing as I do random jobs.
Do you want me to
just
roll
keep
to
my
find out?
brothers alive.
Since you're not in roll 20 right now.
No. Could you roll it for me?
We need
see
to
here.
just make
That
it
would
like
be-
a 10% chance that you've done any random like common job before.
You do not know how to make candles.
Damn.
She just shakes her head
You
and
rolled
says,
a nat 5.
I have no idea how these are made.
Cool. So at least we know that I can use... I do have 5 candles, so we can use those as like emergency funds, pretty much.
Yes.
What else do I have? I have earplugs, but those aren't helpful. I have a hammer.
So just one thing that occurred to me that would be worth trying to judge from these guys, not necessarily asking in particular, would be if they would hold any particular reverence to creations not of the Shapers. Like, hey, look, here's some people here which aren't from the Shapers. Isn't that amazing and cool? Look how inspiring it can be that you would be so independent as to not even have been made by the Shapers.
As far as that goes, they are interested in you as a people, not so much a culture, but that you exist and have come to the island. This means there are people off the island that they could meet with and trade perhaps in future.
This is called a pig.
Yeah, I don't have much else that I can get rid of. I have a couple canteens. Yeah, I don't have anything worth, like, equipment. I think I'm done in the town.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
I would
then...
probably...
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say that I think that she would offer herself to do some odd jobs before they leave, because 18 strength is kind of useful.
Oh yeah,
so
I
you
just
have
remember.
the rest.
I was gonna ask about
You're
like
doing
being
like
a
an
back...
odd job that can be done in like an hour or something.
Question.
Yes.
How many candles can I trade for like a backpack of like good quality? Like
A
not
backpack of
not-
good quality, 2.
What?
And you inspect the backpack first, you would recognize it's a masterwork backpack.
Ooh.
How many candles does it cost? Candles are my official currency from
Can you
now
hook
on.
me up with some of those candles, man? I'll pay you back. Give you gold for candles. Look, I need some backpacks.
You understand? I've gone without them for a while. It makes a man crazy.
I need my fix.
I need a drink.
I need
Jesus,
my
this is-
backpack
That's like a
fix.
good currency there, I see.
Like a good neighbor.
Candles are there.
So, for the 5th time, how many candles can I trade for one masterwork backpack?
2.
How many candles you got, man?
I got 5.
You mind hooking me up? I'll owe you.
I'm tempted, but there might also be something spicy I can get somewhere else with candles.
But
You know what? Yeah, I can trade in. I'll have one candle left. And I'll get a couple masterwork backpacks if they have two.
I have no carry capacity.
I am the carrying capacity.
Look, I
Jeez.
can hardly carry my own clothes. Half of my carry capacity is just the armor I'm wearing.
So
So
I'm
that
doing
was
that.
2 backpacks.
Yeah, two masterwork backpacks,
Alright,
and
you
then
have
I
one
have
candle
one
left.
candle left.
Yep.
Yeah.
They also kind of throw in some food into the backpack for you.
Hmm.
Enough for about 6 days each.
And you mute himself.
I can't carry it.
I muted myself.
I can
Wait.
carry it.
Yeah,
a
please
minute.
carry my food for me because I'm not strong enough to lift my food.
I might not be able to keep the backpack. I don't know where to put
Your
in my
masterwork
extra strength.
backpacks increase your strength by 2 as far as your carrying capacity goes.
Yeah, I'm actually checking that because I think it might actually be diminishing returns. Like
It does it by one.
Yeah, I'm looking it up specifically now just for the sake of. All right,
But if
so
you're
Masterwork backpack weighs 4 pounds, and strength score counts as 1 higher.
A 1
So
higher.
in my
Whoops.
case,
I
yeah,
can
so in
carry.
my case, having a strength score of 1 higher with a 4-pound backpack only increases the amount I can carry by, I believe, 1 pound.
It increases mine by 1.5 pounds.
It does literally frigging nothing.
But you said it's worth 2, right?
I mean, don't bother getting me one, is what I'm saying. Save your candles.
Okay, save the so only 1 backpack. Okay.
Yeah.
Make me feel really
At
bad.
least that gives me more of an excuse to store my garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness sakes.
Okay.
Man, I love playing small characters, but
That's fine. As far as it goes, we have about 12 minutes before our first break. Is there anything else you guys want to do in this town?
I feel like I'm good, so I get 2 candles back.
It's
So I have
about
3.
evening right now. If you go back for your base, you'll arrive just after dark.
yeah, well, there's the little bit of general around town helping that I know.
Oh, also.
Yeah, that you were doing. During that time, I'll help out, like herding the orcs a bit, just so I can be more familiar with, how they operate and like respond to.
Give me a rustler,
My character
cattle
actually
rancher, whatever
knows
your
orc,
check is.
so
Boo. Plural.
You learn some basics. They don't seem that much different from cows.
Okay.
my character knows orcs, so she can communicate with the orcs, I think.
Orcs.
I just realized, yeah, I can't carry my food either, so I'm just gonna dump it onto you.
Hey you!
Yep.
Wow.
You're so frail. It's awful.
I have 11 strength. I just have a
Actually-
bunch of garbage on me, like a
Like,
hammer and pythons.
So here's the thing, right? We actually, you get more strength from that extra +1 as you get higher strength. Give her the Masterwork backpack.
I could.
Going from 18 to effective 19 is an extra 16 pounds instead of an extra 5
You know what?
pounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna take mine off.
Okay, well, Kobe has just earned a backpack by party decree.
Thank
If you
you.
don't mind, this will make it easier for you to carry all our crap.
I will. I'll put that in her equipment list for right now.
We appreciate you being the party
Thank you.
packing it all into.
I don't even know why I'm carrying half of my shit. I have a grappling hook and rope. That's 9 pounds that I'm not using.
Why?
Because I
Try-
thought I'd need the grappling hook. Keep in mind, I also took half ropes. I have 25 foot instead of 50, and that's still 5 pounds. I'm going to give you my grappling hook and rope now.
Oh.
My rope's
oh,
all at the
those-
bottom of the friggin' ocean.
Whoops.
Literally half of my weight is just
God,
in
you're
my
also
armor.
useless.
I know it's awful. I hate it.
I bullshitted my way into it because I said, "Oh, my character's prepared for anything." No, I just wanted to munchkin in more free stuff.
So I'm trying to like figure out how to increase carrying capacity by 1 point, and I cannot figure that out.
If you go to the total weight section, there's a gear on the top left,
Oh, what's
and you can modify the strength bonus to it. Under
here
additional
we go.
on the
Okay,
bottom.
yes. Get a +1. There we go. Yes, it
Do
is
you care-
another 16 pounds.
Do you
So good
care if
job.
I just dump my grappling hook and rope onto you? I'm gonna take your
Marble.
silence as a yes if you don't say anything.
Marble. Did she
To be
just
fair,
appear?
you're the only one with the strength score to actually climb it, so.
Oh, she's typing something, or oh, she's posting something. Probably didn't hear us.
Nice, pack mule.
Hell yeah. My favorite.
More
Marble.
like a
Get it
pig
like a little
pack mule.
halo or something, though, because it's a divine pack mule.
Okay,
Marble.
but Marble, they would like
Yeah.
to have you carry the grappling hook and ropes if you're okay with that.
I am perfectly fine with that, as
It's a
long as
total
I'm
of
helping
9
out the party,
pounds.
because I can't help in any other aspect when it comes to skills.
You think it's screenshot the items? It's a
Nine-
grappling hook.
9 pounds. Okay.
And a grappling hook that's worth 4 pounds and 25 feet of rope that's worth 5 pounds.
I suppose I could split that. This is 5 pounds. This is 4 pounds. And she is currently at 51 pounds.
That would put me under heavy load. I think.
Under heavy load.
Yeah, it would.
Oof.
I don't know what
How
puts
much
her
more
up.
do
Am
you
I
need to
at
get rid of?
medium capacity?
You are not even at a light load.
Yep.
My character doesn't even look bothered. She's just like a fucking.
You're not
fucking
even
mustard.
halfway to a light load.
Thank God. Now I have 28.5 out of 38. And carry 9.5 pounds. I can carry my food. No, I can't. That's 10 pounds.
Hey, you're lucky,
Okay.
man. I've only
That's
got,
one advantage you have.
I've only got a capacity of 33
20
pounds. Like,
20 rations. How much is the weight for 20 rations? Does anyone know?
1 pound each if it's trail rations.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 20 pounds. She is currently carrying 71 pounds of gear. She has both of your foods, which is enough to feed all of you for a couple days at this point.
I feel like it'd be better if we use survival first and then use the rations, though.
Yeah.
Probably.
Rations don't spoil.
She is
Yeah.
now at 71 out of 116 pounds for a light load.
Hell yeah. Thank you, pack mule. Let's get you a muleback cord at some point.
You know,
Oh.
the sad thing is, like, most of this could have been carried by
Wild.
the damn orc.
And if we were using like free supplements from whatever, there's a trait that lets you treat your strength as like 1 or 2 higher
Yep.
for carrying capacity.
Cool.
All right, so back on point. We have direction. We have some ideas. What do you all want to do next?
I'm gonna
Could
try and
my
swim
character-
off the island.
Get carry on, Kobe.
Could my character do? Did you hear me last time when she said she could do odd jobs? Because
Yes.
I don't.
You didn't ask for anything in return, though. So at this point, you just have goodwill.
No, she asked for fun and steel.
Oh no, she had done that one. Yeah. Which
I
can
I
really
did
give
not
you
put
my
on your
I
list.
would ask, but like, she's just doing it because, first of all, it's in her comfort zone to do like work like that, like heavy loads,
Mhm.
because you know, forced to feed 5 other people.
They're quite
Use
happy to
some
have
other
you
people
help
again, yeah.
move stuff around town for you. You might meet a few odd people. I say odd; they're all odd to you. But one for sure that you have met is Obolos, who makes sure to watch you very carefully as you move various alchemical goods around his store.
I think my character's able to, like, you know, pick up stuff even while carrying a heavy, whatever the fuck the party's thinking, and
That's okay.
carry it around.
Man, you could lift party members and carry them around. Like,
You could use me as a battering ram. Oh, I just
Literally.
realized.
Okay.
So if we're having I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Oh. If we're having
She
like
is
some
swole.
downtime, if we're having some downtime here, I guess she's gonna help around the place. Macroad is gonna, I guess, figure out how. I keep forgetting what they're called. Those things work. I'm going to like scout around and look for some of those rogues and try and like figure out just like the general, like how many are nearby, like the town.
I do
Please
need to make a
don't
check
shoot
as
me.
you stick around the town for so long, but I will allow you to make some perception checks. Give me 2.
and please don't get yourself killed.
Hell
I
yeah.
do need to make another check here.
Well, I don't think that's high enough, man.
God damn. Unfortunate.
Wow, you guys are getting some really good RNG from me today. As far as your perception, both of them, you find a couple odd little reptile creatures. I say little, they're about your size. At
Just
least
small,
in height,
about
they
the
are
size of a
rather
human.
thin. So they are red feathered towards the head, and then these like really dark green and brown scales kind of going down towards the tip of the tail. They
Do they have
blend in
necklaces?
really well with the forest, and these seem to be kind of west of the town. You kind of chose to walk around the wall and kind of look out. You see a couple guards nearby keeping an eye on them as well, but they do not approach the walls. The second perception check, you notice to the north, a couple dogs loping away from you towards the north. You lose track of them as they go
Loping?
behind a hill. Yeah, rather long gait. They are a medium-sized creature, quadruped, and really whippet-looking, very thin and gangly.
How many 8-year-old serviles can
You're
I
not
throw
sure.
at it until
Oh, can you throw at it?
Damn.
You can't lift, so
And
none.
can you trust them that far?
You're right, I do have a 38-pound carrying capacity.
Can you lift?
No, he can't. That's why I
He
said he
skips
couldn't
his
throw any.
So
Can't relate, bro.
would you say they're like weak or like about I want to ask what CR they are, but that's too metagamey.
They look to be Shaper creations. Could you roll a knowledge Shaper for me?
Oh yeah. Shit, hang on.
And by the way, which knowledge Shaper are you rolling for? Is it the reptile or for the dog?
Both, I guess.
Okay, which one's which? I need to know since you have 2 different rolls.
I guess the first one is for the reptiles.
Let's see here.
Because gameplay, I don't know
don't
if that's
have
just
them.
like they're weak or if they're like hungry.
You actually recognize the reptiles as Fiora. They are one of the iconic Shaper creations. They are almost dinosaur-like in build, very much like a velociraptor at the top of your head. They tend to have some form of breath weapon based off the climate they live in. The others are roamers. They are a rather long-distance protective creature. More likely to set up ambushes in defense of an area.
Do I know what the dogs are called?
I said that those are roamers, the more likely to set
Oh.
up defenses in an area. Ambushes and whatnot. As far as CR goes, Fioras tend to be around CR3 kind of encounter. And roamers are also CR3.
Oh. I didn't expect to actually get CR numbers. I thought that was too metagamey.
Well, you asked a metagamey question, and I'm okay with giving that. I mean, It doesn't tell you all their stats.
It doesn't. It does tell me that there's supposed to be like 10 of us that attacks one.
I mean, do you think 3 of us could take one? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, 2 of us. Let's be fair. I don't really help here.
Okay, one of us. Let's be fair here.
Like, here's okay. So, relevant point of note: if something is frightened, that doesn't necessarily mean it keeps running. It's only for 1 round.
Just keep screaming at it. What's like the range increment on your screaming?
It's like 30 feet.
The main reason I had the bear run is because I
I
didn't want
just
you guys to
carry-
get killed.
And die immediately.
I just
Yeah.
carry laser around.
Is there
like
anything we
goddamn-
can kill?
Yeah, let me just get on your shoulders and yell at stuff.
Is there anything we can kill?
Let's get like an oversized cloak so we just look like a
Perhaps
really
if
tall
you
person.
leveled up, you could do that. But, you know, so far the only jobs you got are kind of larger jobs. It is 6:30 at this point, and I will announce you leveled up because of working around the town. That was just enough to put you over. We are going to take a quick 30-minute break. I'm going to disappear to do some stuff around my house really quick. I will be right back. I hope you all just kind of talk amongst yourselves as you level up. So we
Man,
don't
I'm,
have, like,
yeah,
dead
I'm
air.
spending that time trying to level.
That's
I'm not
fine.
even sure I'm going to be able to get it in that time. Yeah, so one thing I can offer is since I did get an early dazzling display, I can basically guarantee we will never have clusters of things on us.
Well, that's good at least.
Good. Alright, as I said, I'll be right back. So hang on.
Marvel, do you have any sort of ranged options?
My range